Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and welcome to Cheer Corner for Monday. Now, normally I do my Cheer Corner as a Facebook Live on Monday, but this is the last Monday before I'm flying back to Canada. So I'm going to Zeeland to visit my father's side of the family. I kind of like to go over there and say goodbye. Oom Stoffel is 88. And as they say in Holland, hij is immens van de dag, which means, every day matters. And I'm trying to organize a lunch with some of my cousins too. So I thought I had contacted one of my cousins, and Tuesday didn't work for her. So Monday it is. So I figured you guys would understand family first. So today's cheer corner is a bit of a show and tell. I'm showing you a bunch of swaps that I got at the team day in Arnhem last week, Saturday. So actually almost 2 weeks ago. And what I thought was interesting is that it shows the difference in cultures. In Canada, if you would go to a team day or a Stampin' Up event, your swaps would be 95% cards, maybe even higher. And at the team day in Arnhem, I didn't get a single card. They're all little gifty things. So I want to show you some of them. And at the end, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple one. But I say that it's simple, but if you don't know how, it's mind-boggling. So I tried to do it on my own, and then I had to message one of the Dutch demos and said, please help me. I sketched out the measurements, but I can't wrap my mind around it. So if you're intrigued, stay to the end and have a look. So here we go. So before I get started, I wanted to show you these two stamp sets. So, well, my video is really lagging behind, which is really awful. Not sure what's going on there, so I'm going to pause it for a minute. Okay, so my phone conked out or something. So this is called Very Best Occasions, and what I love about it is that it has birthday, it has thinking of you, it has sympathy, like thinking of you with comfort and love. I really love that saying because so many times you need to send a card to someone who's in a really bad spot and we don't know what the outcome, like they could be terminal, right? And so that's a good thing to have. You make my life happier. You're the best ever. Endlessly grateful. May you enjoy the warmth of family this season, sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. I really like this one. With a little more sparkle and a little less stress, let's make this Christmas the very best. And this one too. May your days be happy, your heart be light, your Christmas merry, and the new year bright. So it has a bit of everything, which is really nice. And then it's in Dutch as well. So if you want this in Dutch, please let me know. I have time to order it yet before I come home. So yeah, really nice. Proost op het leven, op elkaar en op een nieuw jaar. Het wordt onvergetelijk voor het bruidspaar. Beter laat than nooit. That means better late than never. Better, yeah. Does it say that here? Better late than never. No. So the stamp sets are not always translated exactly the same. Because this says it's going to be unforgettable, and we don't have anything like that here. But yeah, it's anyway, great stamp set. So let me know if you want either of those. Now it's time for some cute little projects. So this one, see, you can see that it holds a little tea light. Isn't that so cute? And it's just a little square of 2 strips of paper overlapping with a tag, like with corner rounders at the end. And then it's tied with ribbon around the top. So if you want me to show you how to make this, make sure you comment below and I will pick your favorite projects and make them with you. So that's pretty cool. And the ribbon is threaded through the top. So I think I could probably figure that out. But how cute is that? Little lantern. Caro made these little hearts because her team is called the Creatieve Harten. And this was sitting at each table place setting. And so then you see a heart. And then there's a little box inside. And in the box is a Mars bar. So that's fun. And this cute little thing, I think I want to open it. It's a little teepee of pattern paper. The square at the bottom is probably, let's see, 2 inches square. So let's see what happens, because I didn't open it yet. I didn't want to ruin it. But if I open it, we can see perhaps how it's made. And so the tag. Look at that, same thing. It's just 2 strips of paper overlapping, then it's scored on the diagonal. These are cut on the diagonal, and then it just wraps up like this. How cute is that? I think I can copy that. So, and then it's got a little tea light in it. You could put a little chocolate in there, whatever you want. But it is fun to give little gifty things, isn't it? Great way to use up your mountain of patterned paper. I love this one. This is our cracker box die. There's something poking out of it. But really, Groeten uit Zeeland. She just printed that off on the computer and then used a label die to cut it out. What a nice way to have a little package at everybody's table when you go out for lunch or have people over. Easy, easy, easy. And then I really like this one. It looks like a Christmas ornament. It's a little chocolate. And again, it's just a strip of paper tied around a little boxy thing. Here, I'm just going to take that out. Well, that could be tricky. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Did she glue it down there? Yeah, she put it down with a glue dot. That's very clever. So it's just our tag punch with a little rectangle punch popped out, wrapped around this little box at the bottom. And let's see. Groetjes, Miranda from Team Crea Vigi. So very cute. Vote on that if you want me to try to make it. And then I thought this was a really interesting little thing. It's folded a little bit like some kind of strange mathematical shape. And let's see. So you pull on this, I think. Yeah. So that's the little handle. And then look at that. It's just a big long strip of squares scored on. Oh, that's really cool. I'm going to have to try that. Then you have to figure out how to put it together. Well, I'm not the most patient person, so I'm not sure if I can figure that out. But not now. No. But very cool. Then this is more my thing. This is super easy. This is a little die in the catalog. And look, it's got a little packet of tea. It has a little chocolate and a business card. So how cute is that? Janneke Dijkstra made this. And this is a great way to, if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, if you have another business and you want to give your business card in a meaningful way, you just use up your patterned paper and you make a little treat holder. How cute is that? And you know what? I'm going to take a look in the, oh no, you know what? I gave away my last holiday mini catalog and I think it might be in there, but maybe it's in the annual. I'm going to have a look and let you know. You know what? It's here. It's the mini pocket envelope die. How cool is that? So it has that little scalloped edge on the back and on the front. It has some other cute things to go with it. An oval, a scalloped rectangle, a stitched rectangle, a leaf, a little tag. It's fantastic. See, sometimes I forget what I've ordered for Canada, so it might be waiting for me when I get home. I don't know. So here is a little box with a tag on it. Now, it's pretty tight. I'm trying to open it, and I'm not having any success. Oh, gosh. Okay, I give up. All right, so this one maybe doesn't, it's cute, but it doesn't get my vote. The trick would be to, when you do the wrapping around it, that you don't do it too tightly, okay? So I'm curious what's in here, though. Here is another little one, and I heard that this demonstrator makes her own patterned paper. So how cute is that? See, a little fold. So that would be fun to recreate. Let's see what she wrote in here. And this is from Serene Seideveld. Thank you, Serene. And so we've got some tea, and she's actually stamped this on cardstock, so it looks like patterned paper, but it's a lot stronger. Super cute. So I think this might get a vote for trying to make that. Then we have another cute little box, and what I like about this is that it's made, oh, it's tied in a knot. The lid is made out of vellum, so that's pretty cute, isn't it? I don't know if I can get the top off. Anyway, cute thing to do. I like this idea. So here is the gnome with a little piece of acetate to go around. Oh my goodness, this is cool. So an acetate gnome with magnet. So the magnet clips it shut. And so you know what that is? It's a bookmark. This is from Sylvia van de Kuip. So here is your catalog. Oh, I might have to make some of these. Take a look. So then you go to your favorite page, and here I've got Whale Done. And look. Well, maybe it doesn't work quite that strongly, but it fits over. Yeah, it's strong enough to go over the cover of a mini. So you could, if I go in the inside and I want to save this spot, if I do this, it stays in spot, and I can find my spot again. So that's kind of cool. And it's also, I think, a good way to, you could put your business card in there, right? So I wouldn't have thought of that, to just take a piece of acetate. And do you know that in every stamp set you have, every photopolymer set has a bonus piece of acetate, because your stamp set comes between a thick piece of acetate and a thin one. The thick one you actually get rid of, and the thin one you cover your stamps with once they're in your set. So then you can do that. And then you just fold a piece of patterned paper in half on either side. This is definitely a do-againer. Thanks, Simone, for that. We'll just close that. You can get magnetic sheets, adhesive magnetic sheets from Amazon. Okay, my phone is doing weird things today. Just pauses all of a sudden. Okay, and then here is just a very simple idea where you just take some acetate, an acetate bag, put in some treats, and stamp something and clip it on. So that's an idea. I love this idea from Leonie. She just took a candy cane and put a tag on it. And this is retiring. So this one is in Dutch and in English, but really cute. So, and really nice cards. So this is Bermuda Bay, Pool Party, Basic White, and Real Red. Super festive. Just a cute little tag. The Bottled Happiness also comes with a Christmas bottle set. So that's really nice. I love the soft colors that Mardette made and used. Here's another idea where you just take a piece of cardstock, fold it in half over top of your clear bag. And Katja de Ruiter made this. She used stitched rectangle dies, Celebrating You, and the cottage wreaths and country wreath dies. So that's adorable. Another one here. Now she put it in a clear envelope just because. That's Ellie Kreutzer. Thanks, Ellie. And I'm going to open it up because I want to. And this is made out of the same die as this one here. So you can see how cute it is. I want to see what she put in it though, don't you? So here is Ellie's swap, and she's got a mini stroopwafel in there, a chocolate one. I don't think I've ever had a chocolate stroopwafel, so this will be interesting. And she just put a little tag on it. She used the dual oval punch, a little piece of ribbon. Isn't that adorable? And then she put her information on the back. So again, another great way to network with other people. And then the last one I'm going to show you is a cute little bag in a box that I got from, let me think, Micah de Ritter Sack. And Micah was the co-host of the Team Day, and it's really, really nice. And I'm going to be recreating this for my global video hop. And I'm going to use a puffy Scotty dog, I think, on it instead. But this is a great way, a simple way to make a box. So I'm pretty excited about that. And the last thing I want to show you is an example of something that I saw. And this is the one, I just tied it with a ribbon because she used a, what do you call it, a Velcro closing, but I don't have any Velcro here. So I just tied a ribbon around it. And then, but this is the one I couldn't wrap my mind around. So it opens up like this. And then look in the inside, you have this little box, see? And then she put cards in there, but you could put whatever you want in there. And it's just a strip of 6x12 paper, but I couldn't wrap my mind around how to get those side folds in. So I'm going to show you that, and we'll have a look, okay? So I have a piece of pattern paper that is 6 inches by 12 inches. And on the 12-inch side, I'm going to score at 4 inches, and that's the gray blade. So 4 inches, 5 inches and 9 inches. And then I'm going to score on the 1/6 inch side at 1 3/8. So that is 1 2 3/8 of an inch. And I should maybe zoom so you can see this a little bit better, okay? Because some people really have troubles with measurements. Let's see. Okay, so let me show you this with a pointer. So here's the 1 inch mark, and then that is 1/8, 2/8, and 3/8. Those little tiny marks in between are 16ths, so we don't use those too often. So 1/8, 2/8, which is a quarter, and 3/8. So we want to go to 1 3/8. And you can do that on either side of your scoring tool because both sides have that. I usually like to go on the other side, but we'll do that for the second score. So score at 1 3/8 on both sides. So here we're going to go 1 2 3/8. There. And now we're going to score firmly on each piece. Okay, so we're going to take our bone folder, which is now hiding under a mountain of things on my desk. So whenever you are making a box, I'm going to do it on the green side this time, you want to score all your lines firmly. Okay, super important, because otherwise, I think I forgot to score on this side. No, I didn't. I didn't score well. I didn't score well at all. I started scoring and I didn't get all the way to the end. Okay, so that's why it's important you realize that before you're putting your box together. So let's go back to 1 3/8. Not sure what happened there. Oh, we don't want the cutting blade. We want the gray blade. There. Sometimes we get a little distracted, or at least I do, I must. So now we'll give it a nice score. And then we're going to score here. And then we had 2 score lines in the middle. And then this is a good time when you check to make sure your edges are really similar. You don't want it going crooked. Because sometimes if you're like me, you might be scoring quickly and you didn't make sure that your paper was straight in your trimmer. So there's always room for human error. See, here you see a little bit of a white line. That's not good. We don't want a white line. We want that to be perfectly even. There. So now we have all our scores, and on the shorter piece is where I want to trim off my pieces. So now we're going to take the trimmer and we're going to cut these top rectangles off because this is going to be our flap. Okay, so I need to grab my trimmer again. You could use scissors for this, but I like the accuracy of the trimmer. I'm going back to my 1 3/8 measurement, and you can see it right in the trough here. We're just going to cut down, and I think it goes to about 3 inches, but I can see the line, so just stop, and it is at 3 inches. So I'm just going to flip this over, do the same thing. I'm not even going to measure. I'm just putting my score line in the trough, cutting down to 3. Then we're going to turn it around half. I'm going to go to the 3 inch mark, and we're just going to cut it off. Now make sure you only go to the score line, and then lift it up, and then go back to the score line. There, and now we have those pieces are gone. Okay, so now comes the tricky part that boggled my mind, because I knew that we needed a line that went on the diagonal, and I thought, well, what's the measurement for that? Well, it turns out there isn't a measurement. You're going to take this fold here, and you're going to pretend that it's going to go down towards the, just a minute, it's going to fold in, take that fold mark and take it right to the edge here. And then when it's at the edge, and I'm sorry, my arm is probably in the way, and I have a word dimensional, so I've taken that edge and put it equal to the edge, and then I have, look, I have this fold right here. So now I'm going to do it on this side. So I'm taking this down, taking that score line and folding it in so that that score line goes to the outside edge. Push it this way a little bit, and when they're even, press down. So now we have it on this side, and now we want to do it on the other side. So take that score line, fold it in, take that score line and make it come to your outer edge. Give it a fold. I'm so proud of myself for this because I'm not logical. So fold in, take that score line and make it go to the edge. Hold it there, press down on the inside. See, and I can do it again so you can see a bit better, and give it a press. So now we have all our pieces, and you can see how it's going to go and make a box. So now we're going to use our glue. And I'm not going to decorate this thing. I'm not going to put anything in it. I just wanted to show you how to make the mechanism. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open this up, and we're just going to put a piece of, and now it's too bad I shouldn't have used the pattern in the inside, but basically you're just putting some glue right up to that fold, press it down, there. And I probably should have taken my bone folder over it again. So basically what I'm doing is on the inside, I'm going right up to that line. See? So actually, you know what I'm going to do actually for you? I'm going to put a nice dark line. So I'm putting the glue all the way like so. Okay, so you can see. So here. And I think this is pretty exciting because you could put little 3x3 cards and envelopes in here, or you could put a treat, depending on who you're giving it to. I'll think of something and I'll let you know. If you think of something, let me know, okay? So here, I know, and you're probably thinking, what on earth has happened to our squirrel? She is making stuff other than cards. And you know what? There's a Dutch saying, waar je mee omgaat, word je mee besmet. And that means that the company you keep or something, that you're influenced by the people around you. So now we have those down, and then look, the box just pops up, and you go like so, and that flaps down. And if you want to, you could make a decorative edge on that, but you would do that before you make your box. Now, I think it's prettier, of course, with the penguin paper. I actually have this paper left at home in Canada and here if you want some. I have parcels in the post left with this theme, and I would love to sell them. I should advertise it again because it has this paper, it has coordinating cardstock, it has ribbon, it has snowflakes, and it's just really a lot of fun. And then I have videos on YouTube to show you what you can do with these parcels. So anyway, that is it for today. I'm going to switch to here. And you know what I totally forgot to do? You have to nominate someone for a Cheer Corner card. So let me know who you're thinking of and why they should get a card, and I will pick one from my stash and I'll show it to you and say, hey, is this one good? And then I'll send it to them, okay? Because I really do believe that we can change the world one card at a time. Happy Mail is very powerful. I hope that you have a super day. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe to my channel or like my Facebook page. All those things are great. And you guys are, just like any business, word of mouth is everything. So if you like my style and what I do, then please share on social media, on Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I would really appreciate that. And let me know if you've done it, because then I can thank you. All right. Take care. Bye.